Hi, I'm Heba and today I'm going to give you a full tutorial about how to use Google Classroom as a teacher. So, what is Google Classroom? Google Classroom is an application where you can use for learning and teaching at the same time. So it is for teachers and learners to be used. It is an application with a wide range of specifications that you can use for teaching. Here you can create a virtual class and teach students anywhere in the world. So, one of the specifications that it has all the information in one place and it's very easy to use. It is built for collaboration and you can access this application from anywhere from the world, from your own phone, from your laptop or from your PC. Children can use it the same as adults, and it's a very arranged application where it has a calendar attached to it, a very organized application for teaching language. The first step is to create a class, and that can be by using any browser, for example using Google browser, and then clicking on Google Apps and choosing Google Classroom. Once Google Classroom is opened, you will see your own classes and the classes that you have joined before. And to create a class, you have to click on creating a class and you have two options. Whether to join a class as a student by using the code of the class you're intending to join, or to create a class. Creating a class is your option as a teacher. So here you have the terms and the conditions that you have to read before you go for creating a class. After reading the conditions, you tap on I have read and understood the conditions. Now you have to enter the required details of your class, the class name, section and subject, and so on. And create the class. It will take a few minutes to create the class. So here is your class, third year English, and here you are ready to go. Next step is adding students to your own class. And that can be by tapping on people. Here you can add students individually by choosing adding students from here. Here you will find a list of your own students and you can type the name of the email of the students and send them individual invites and they can join by using these invites. Or another way is to use the class code to help them join by themselves. Here is the class code and you can copy the code and post it anywhere you want, and so the students can use it to join the class themselves. The third step is to set the theme for your own class, and that can be by clicking on Customize and choosing the color that you want your class to look in. You can choose green and your icons will be just green. You can choose pink or purple or whatever. And you also can choose a picture for your own classroom. You can choose selecting a picture from Google Classroom itself or uploading a picture from your own computer. And for me, I'm going to just choose a picture from Google Classroom. And here you can find a lot of categories divided into general, English and art, sport and others. It is a wide range of pictures you can use. Well, for me, I love art, so I'm going for art. And here, after selecting the picture, you can see the theme that you have chosen. Everything is already set, and just click on save. And here is your class ready to go. The first section in your classroom is Stream. Stream is like your home page, where you find anything you post in the class. Here you can communicate to class by typing anything and announcing the date of an exam or any information you would love to announce. So it works as just a home page. The second section is your classwork. This is where you can find all your work that you have created together in one place. And you still can create anything in here, from assignment to quiz to question to a material. Let's start with assignment. In assignment, you can type the type of assignment for your student, and you can attach anything here, from Drive file to YouTube to creating something or just uploading something from your own laptop, or even posting a link for your students to be taking a quiz. Or you can choose a quiz assignment, which is typically a Google Form quiz that you can create in Google Forms, and then after creating it in Google Form, posting it on Google Classroom. You still can attach a question here by typing any type of question for your class, asking them about something or questioning them about the previous lesson, and choosing the way you would love them to answer. Here I would love to choose, for example, multiple choice, and I can put the answers I want them to choose and define which one is correct. You can also tap on material, and here you can put anything you want, attaching from Drive, YouTube, creating some form or whatever, uploading from your computer, or just putting a link for your students. Finally, you can reuse a post, and this is by using your previous posts again and again from any other class. If you have created something before, you can choose from it and just repost it for your students, so you don't waste your time doing something. And finally, you have topic. Topic is how you classify your class into topics. For example, you can type something about unit 1 and put the lessons under this unit and whatever. The last section in your classroom is Marx. Marx, here you find all your students' work at one place. You can still edit the marks and review them. And you are able also to review their work by clicking on assumptions here. And that will take you to a page where you can see all the work of individual students one by one. If there is any work, it will be just shown here. But in my case, my student didn't do the work. Sitting and editing your own classroom. Firstly, why would I go for sitting and editing my classroom? This is when I make a mistake creating the class, or when I want to change something. In my case, the subject of my class is third year English, while I'm asking about the simplicity of life. So they are not a good match. So right now I want to change them. So what did I do? I go for the settings, and in class details, I type the subject I want to change. For example, life mastery would be my subject, or it would be my class name. And if I want to add some description, I don't mind, I can say the art of living, for example. Here, in general, you have all your details that you need to edit. For example, you can view the class code, edit it, you can choose in the stream if the students are able to comment or not, what they are allowed to do, and much more. If you want to show notifications or not, if you want to have details or not, if you want to show the deleted items, you can allow that or not. In the marking system, you get to choose how would you love your marking system to be. If you want to show the total points, if you want to release them yourself or not. And you got to save that, and it is done. As you can see here, the name of my class has changed, so it is fit into the theme that I have chosen. Right here, I suppose I have made a mistake, and I can go change and edit the post I posted. So everything is possible in Classroom. You can edit everything you have made. One of the most important strategies in the classroom, and that can be by tapping on all students once you decide to post something and choose which of these students are allowed to see your post and which one of them are able to comment on your post. Because as you need to control some students in real class, you also need to do so in the virtual one. Google Classroom has much more easier for the teacher to teach, as he does not have to attend for the teaching process, and so it saves time and effort. And for kids, it is much more fun and enjoyable, and they can learn by themselves, so it's self-paced learning. Even though Google Classroom still misses the real communication aspect, which is an important aspect of the teaching process, and therefore the mutual understanding of human beings is missing, and that leads to a misunderstanding.